The space race is heating up, and Cape Canaveral is at the heart of it all. Major transformations are underway at the iconic spaceport, with SpaceX, Blue Origin, Stoke Space, and others pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration. But here's where it gets controversial. As these companies race to dominate the launch market, questions arise about sustainability, competition, and the future of space travel. Are we on the brink of a new era of innovation? Or is this a battle for supremacy that could leave some players behind? Let's dive in and explore the groundbreaking developments reshaping the Cape. The Cape Canaveral area, home to NASA's Kennedy Space Center, KSC, and the U.S. Space Force's Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, CCSFS, is witnessing a flurry of activity unlike anything seen in recent years. Recent aerial imagery reveals a landscape in flux, with new facilities and upgrades poised to redefine the future of spaceflight. And this is the part most people miss. While SpaceX often steals the spotlight, other players are quietly making strides that could challenge its dominance. SpaceX is leading the charge, with significant progress on its Starship program across multiple sites. At KSC's Launch Complex 39A, LC-39A, the company is advancing its facilities for Starship launches. Meanwhile, the upcoming Giga Bay near Roberts Road and Space Launch Complex 37, LC-37, at CCSFS are also seeing rapid development. SpaceX has even begun preliminary work on a new landing facility at Space Launch Complex 40, LC-40, its primary Falcon 9 launch pad in Florida. But is SpaceX spreading itself too thin? Or is this a strategic move to corner the market? Blue Origin, owned by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, is not sitting idly by. The company is making strides toward launching its second New Glenn rocket and is expanding its facilities at Exploration Park. With signs of progress on both hardware and infrastructure, Blue Origin is positioning itself as a serious contender. However, critics argue that its pace is too slow compared to SpaceX. Is Blue Origin a late bloomer or a calculated competitor? Stoke Space and Relativity Space are also joining the fray, each developing reusability-enabled launch vehicles. Stoke's fully reusable Nova and Relativity's partially reusable Terran R are set to shake up the industry. Both companies are racing to complete launch facilities at CCSFS, with Stoke's LC-14 and Relativity's LC-16 showing significant progress. But can these newcomers truly compete with the established giants? NASA, meanwhile, is forging ahead with the Artemis program, preparing for the first crewed flight to the moon since 1972. The Artemis 2 mission is in full swing, with the Mobile Launcher 2, ML2, being outfitted for Space Launch System SLS Block 1B flights. Yet budget uncertainties from Congress and the White House loom large. Will NASA's ambitious plans survive the political tug-of-war? At Roberts Road, 5 Starship tower segments have been spotted, with 4 completed and a 5th nearing finish. These towers, part of SpaceX's ambitious program, are designed for both launches and catching returning ships. But here's a thought-provoking question. As SpaceX builds more towers, is it overestimating the demand for its Starship system? Or is this a bold move to future-proof its operations? Blue Origin's Exploration Park is buzzing with activity, from the metal forming facility nearing completion to the Lunar Plant 1 starting operations. The company recently tested a large deployable sunshield, a critical component for its lunar missions. Yet, with only one New Glenn launch to date, some wonder if Blue Origin is moving fast enough to keep up with SpaceX's relentless pace. Stoke Space and Relativity Space are making steady progress, but their paths are not without challenges. Stoke's LC-14 now features a flame diverter and taller lightning protection towers, while Relativity's LC-16 hangar is nearing completion. However, Relativity's pivot to the Terran R after the Terran 1 failure raises questions about its ability to deliver on its promises. Are these companies the underdogs of the space race, or are they biting off more than they can chew? As these developments unfold, one thing is clear. The Cape Canaveral area is becoming a battleground for innovation and ambition. But with so many players vying for dominance, the real question is, who will emerge victorious and at what cost? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think SpaceX will maintain its lead, or will a new contender rise to the top?